It's our 375th sea day on our super long repositioning cruise to Sydney. What are you going to do today, honey?
Today, I am going to the buffet, and then I'm going to take a nap.
Of course. Well, I've got a big old long list of things I'm going to do, and I'm going to share it with you. And how was your nap, honey?
My nap was fantastic, thank you. I slept for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I went to the buffet and had a big pile of salad and couscous.
You didn't eat salad. You had biscuits and gravy and fried potatoes and anyway, whatever the majestic princess was going to serve up for you for the day.
Well, I do have to say that a nice older lady stopped me, and she complimented me on my shirt, and she said, "Oh, I love your shirt." She said, "I got fabric just like that to cover my sofa." So
we're enjoying the Polynesian life. We were on a 900 million day cruise from LA to Sydney, Australia, with a bazillion sea days. And what we hear from our fans all the time is they don't want to take a cruise because they're kind of scared of sea days. They're like, what are we going to do on a sea day?
The buffet.
Well, see our shark? That's my costume for Halloween.
Halloween, we're going to do Halloween.
Yeah, we're going to be Halloween coming up. Anyway, we put together, we don't even know how many it is, like 976 things you can do on a cruise, on a sea day. We're going to limit that down to 30-something or so, and just share with you, like, I think people get concerned they're going to feel trapped, or they're going to be bored, or they're not going to have anything to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that's about, because there are so many things to do on sea days.
Yeah.
And I think we should just jump into it.
Yeah, so we're going to break them into different categories. And some of the things we did, and we got pictures of some of the things. We don't even have pictures of all the things because there's so many things to do. So what we don't have pictures for, we'll just do a little screenshot of the other things that we'll talk about, but we won't actually talk about on the cruise, right? Okay, yeah. So the first category we put together is physical activities.
Yeah, right? And I think that's funny because I mean I joke about going to the buffet and taking a nap. I don't do that.
I don't know. You've got a little tube going on there.
Palm frond. I mean there are so many things to do and stay active.
Right. So what are the physical activities?
Some of the basic things like pickleball, because you become like the pickleball champion of the boat.
So on this particular cruise, it's great. They actually have a pickleball director. So every morning there's a pickleball fundamentals class for an hour, and then 2 hours of open play that you get to practice those fundamentals. And then there's pickleball all day long. So you can really play pickleball 8 hours a day. And I know some of you who love pickleball are like, only 8?
You could do it longer than that.
I mean, I'm getting tan just from playing pickleball.
Yeah, and so pickleball is a lot of fun, but you know the fitness center is really great on the ship too. So you can do the elliptical, you can do stretching, you can do.
And they got weight machines and FX machines and yoga mats and all kinds of
treadmills.
Yeah, you can pay for additional classes like yoga and Pilates and spin
cycle,
if you want, or you can. There's different packages you can. That's the laundry, honey.
That's the next.
We don't pay for any of the exercise classes because there's plenty of ways to get your steps in and so on while you're on the ship. We actually take dance classes. So there's ballroom and salsa and cha-cha. We've taken, 20 hours of dance class while we've been here.
And those are just the ones that we've taken.
Yeah.
Because there's also things like we're not doing like the line dancing.
And the hula dancing.
Yeah. Because we're on a Pacific cruise.
Yeah.
So
and then just walk the track or do the steps and the stairs in the. I mean, by the middle of the day, I've done 40 flights of stairs. You can easily get your steps and stairs in easily on a cruise.
You know, we're kind of over the whole COVID thing, but that's one of the things I remember about taking a cruise during COVID was the announcement that said, please take the stairs. Because the whole idea of getting in an elevator with 20 other people and stopping on every floor, it's like,
not even for COVID, just colds and flus and bronchitis and all that stuff. So anyway.
So take the stairs.
Yeah, take the stairs. Okay. So we're going to put up a slide here of the other things that you can do. So you've got shuffleboard, mini golf, basketball, soccer, ping pong.
We forgot the Tai Chi at 8 o'clock. Every day, Tai Chi.
So a ton of physical things to do. Okay, so the next category, after you've been physical, you got to rest and relax.
Right.
Chill and take naps. So what are some of the things that we have rested and relaxed doing?
I mean, this is actually pretty easy because it was we talked to our friends, and we get into that, making a lot of friends on the ship. And it's like, well, what did you do all day? And they say, you know what? I got my spot.
Up on the
by
deck.
the pool.
They're all
It's
tan.
sometimes it's in the shade, sometimes it's not. I go to my spot.
And I read.
I read, and I
Or
rest,
listen to my
and
music.
I take a swim in the pool, and then I sit in the hot tub, and then I go back to my spot.
Yeah, so there's that whole chill of like, leave me alone. I've got my spot upstairs on the deck. But like you, reading, of course. There's a library. We've got ebooks, but people also have books from the library. I think a lot of people get really concerned they're going to be disconnected and they won't be able to get on the internet. This cruise, and we've seen this a lot now on Princess in particular, they're on Starlink, so the internet is great, actually.
Really surprising.
You have to pay for it, unfortunately. So we kind of have a strategy about every third or fourth day we'll buy a day of internet and just kind of get caught up on things rather than buying, the very expensive package for the whole
some
length of the
people can
cruise.
get internet included in their package, but
Right.
I'm enjoying being
Me too.
disconnected
Me too.
and having really down days where it's like, check Facebook. Oh wait, I
don't
can't
have
check
to.
Facebook.
Can't check our YouTube analytics. We're like chilling out. It's kind of nice.
But I'm on my third book on this particular cruise.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying it, and also starting writing. So I downloaded a writing course that I didn't need internet for it, and been taking a writing course and doing some writing, really doing some creative writing, and really enjoying.
Steve's got his first book, bestseller, right here. That's
best.
turning into right here. So you'll have to catch up with him a little while and see what his bestseller is up to.
Yeah.
I'm also writing my fourth or fifth book. I don't know what it is, so watch for that. But we're also.
I hope I know what it is.
I don't know what the title is yet. It's something about nomad life. Anyway, it's about nomad life, but I don't know what the title is. But also, I know people are like, I gotta watch my sports. They've got NFL, they've got the World Cricket, they got the World Rugby, the World Cricket, all the
soccer,
sports are on. It's like
football.
ESPN on these big giant screens. So you can catch up with your sports. You're not going to miss any of your scores. You can watch your TV, or you could just watch TV. They've got 175 movies in your room on your TV screen, or you can even catch the movies under the stars at night. So lots of ability to do the screen time that you want to do if you want to do screen time.
So let's talk about the next.
Wait. Let me just make sure we didn't miss any other things. You can do Sudoku. You can draw and paint. You can go to the spa and get a massage or a facial or a haircut or whatever.
I don't need those things.
That kind of also falls into wellness, but kind of the relaxation. You can whale watch. You can do your laundry, like we mentioned. I don't know if that's relaxing.
That's so relaxing.
You can sit on your balcony and just enjoy, watch for whales and other wildlife, sunbathe, and then, of course, there's a lot of shopping here on the boat, too. Some people think that's relaxing. Some people get a little excited about shopping, but you can buy Bulgari and watches and clothing and jewelry and all the things you don't need. You can get them right here on the ship.
By the way, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys being here and listening to us.
And getting us to 4,500 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. Okay, I think we're on number 39 or something. So the next category is entertainment and education. So you don't have to learn a single thing or be entertained at all, but there's certainly lots of opportunity on the ship to do that. So one of your favorite things to do is...
What was one of my favorite things to do?
Listen to live music, all the different live music on the ship.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before. There is live music everywhere that you go. Really talented performers, and really enjoy it. And sometimes it's just sit around, enjoy the music. Other times it's dancing to the music. Or we're taking these
live
dance
music and DJs,
classes, but whether it's a show in the theater or whether it's just in one of the clubs. The live music is just
it's
really
all day
outstanding.
long. It's up on the pool, it's in the bars, it's in the cafes, it's everywhere. So live music is definitely key to a nice time on the ship.
Love it.
I also like the enrichment lectures. So they have special lecturers come on. They'll do destination lectures about the different ports that you're going to and tell you the ins and outs and the logistics and the things to do. And then they also do enrichment lectures about the area. So the history of French Polynesia and the migration of the Maori from island to island on island, or the Cuban Missile Crisis. We had that the other day as an enrichment. So you never quite know what you're going to get, but all of it's really interesting with qualified and intelligent lecturers giving hour-long or 45-minute-long presentations. So we really enjoy those as well. Some other entertainment and education items you can do. You can go to the game shows at night. They've got the marriage game and the love game and all these different cute little games. They have production shows where they have professional dancers
Big
come and do
shows.
mini Broadway,
Multimedia, lights,
multimedia sort of
dancing,
things.
singing.
They have a Voice of the Ocean, like The Voice on television. They have the same thing here. And these may be particular to Princess, but they're similar all across the cruise lines. So if it's not there, it's here. They have art auctions. We had a ukulele class on this particular cruise. It was 15 hours of ukulele learning. You can go to the casino and lose all your money. You can go to bingo and lose all your money. And you can also
That's good entertainment.
It is. I mean, people love that.
Yeah,
Lots of people love it.
I win sometimes.
Not enough. And then, of course, you can get your portrait taken. So you can get professional photographers to take your portrait on particular scenes and sets. So the next category is social. So you don't have to be social, but we certainly are, and we definitely love the social side of the ship. So some of the social things you like to do are, number one...
Card games. We like to play cards, and I'm always learning new games, and it's a great way to get together with other people and just have that fun social time.
And I kind of like the more low key going to the knitters and the natters. So all the ladies, it's usually ladies, we get together and we do our little craft work and our needlework, and it's actually the place to get the gossip on the ship. So if you saw something happen, or you heard someone yelling at somebody, or you saw an ambulance come, the knitters and the natters will know what happened. So if you want the gossip, you got to go to the knitters and the natters.
I need to start knitting.
Yeah. What I really like is some of the social groups that the ship has meetings for, particular types of people or particular populations. So you have like an LGBTQ population that might get together, or the singles and the solo get-togethers. Friends of Bill W. get together. So there's there was a recipe exchange get together. So lots of neat ways that Princess and the other cruise lines do this to provide opportunities for different groups to get together.
And especially on some of the longer, again, we're on this bazillion day, trip. You just see the same people over and over again. You meet them at dinner. But if you can also not see them too. Like if you always eat at the back of the ship on the port side, you can go to the starboard side and see a whole different set of people the next day. So people tend to migrate to their own areas. So other social things you can do are there's Bible study, there's arts and crafts, there's trivia, there's an egg drop, an airplane competition, a boat building competition, mahjong, wine tasting. I know a lot of our friends are doing a wine tasting, cocktail making, pool games like water pool games, choir. There's a pop choir on this particular cruise that all the singers are getting together. And the officer versus guest, and they also play chess. But there's big chess boards that people play. So that lots of social things to do. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. We're to the last category, which of course is Steve's favorite category.
My favorite category.
That's the eating category.
I think so. I have a strategy on cruises, and I tell people about this. It's the 6 meal a day strategy, right? So you have your pre-breakfast, and then your breakfast, and then lunch, and then an afternoon snack, and then dinner, and then of course you got to have a late night thing. So
does that also count the extra cookies and things you bring to the room?
And there's snacks in between. So
so it's like the 6 snacks, 6 meal strategy.
But on this cruise ship, there's food, there's the buffet, there's fine dining, and again, I really appreciate that because you can sit down in a really nice atmosphere in a really nice restaurant
and get wait service,
really well taken care of.
Beautiful wait service,
interesting food, very well prepared. We haven't had a bad meal yet.
No, the food's been great.
And the variety.
So not only do you have fine dining, but you also have buffet, so you don't have to go to the fine dining. And I mean, the fine dining. You don't have to get dressed up, but you don't wear shorts either. And there are formal nights there too. But the buffet, you can wear anything you want. You can go anytime you want. You go and just help yourself out. You like the ice cream bar.
Yeah, the ice cream doesn't like me though. But I do.
You know what? Just to this point, I mean, we did a video a couple weeks ago about how we're really proud that we've stayed within a 5-pound range over the last 2 years. Steve's rises on the cruises. Mine generally drops on the cruise because I avoid all these things and I'm in the gym and doing all the activities a lot. So for me, a cruise is where I lose weight and he gains it.
And then I take the stairs.
Yeah.
But excellent food, and also for any type of
dietary needs. I'm going to roll a little video here. This was from the vegetarian part of the lunch section one day. and it also had a gluten-free section. So they do a fantastic job of taking care of vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, omnitarians, gluten-free. There's sugar-free desserts. And if you have a particular need that is not represented in the buffet lines, you can ask a waiter for a particular serving of something. We had a friend that last time he had to do something special with the chocolate cake at night because he was allergic to soy and sugar, and I don't remember what, but they made a special cake for him every night. So
they'll meet your needs.
They'll meet your needs, which is great.
It's not like you have to make a big deal out of it.
And our favorite eating is breakfast in bed.
Yes, breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
And of course, Princess, we were talking about Princess, they've changed their policies a little bit. The room service there's like a little upcharge for that, but there are some basic things that you can do that doesn't cost anything additional.
And all the things that we have done that we've mentioned were all free. They didn't charge anything extra for the things that we did. They do charge extra, of course, the casino and the bingo you had to pay for, and the spa services, and then the exercise classes you had to pay for. But I don't think anything else we mentioned that you have to pay for. I do want to add just on the eating, there is some things you can pay for. If you do the specialty dining, which is the upscale restaurants, you had to pay for those, but you don't have to pay for the special noodle bar. There's a noodle bar on this cruise. Yeah. There's a pizza bar. There's a cafe that the food is free, but if you want to get a special coffee, like a latte or a cappuccino or whatever, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for that. And then, as Steve said, some of the room service is free, but most of it there's a charge for the room service. So anyway, that was 972 minus a couple of things you can do on your sea day while you're out cruising. We seriously are on our 20th or 19th sea day on this cruise of 26 days, and we've repeated the things that we like to do. Every day we do something new. The schedule changes every day. There's like today they added the recipe swap on there, which hadn't been on there before. So anyway, don't be scared of a sea day. They are great days to just do everything or do nothing, but do it the way you want to do it. So we will see you next time we see you. We will be on land in Australia talking about kangaroos and I don't know what else. Yeah.
Aloha.
No. Kia Aurora. Kia.
No,
we got some language to learn.
Alofa is another one.
Alofa, but Kia. We got some language to learn before we get to New Zealand. All right.
Ciao.
Ciao.